This is one of the most iconic and timeless watches ever designed, and it is one of the first wristwatches ever made. The watch I have here starts at $7,750, and today I want to talk about this luxury watch with its pros and cons. So if you're on the fence about adding this watch to your collection, this video may be right for you. Let's dive in. This Cartier Santos is the latest update to the Cartier Santos de Cartier collection, launched in 1904 with a distinctive and recognizable shape. The collection was inspired by the friendship between the French jeweler Louis Cartier and the Brazilian aviator Alberto Santos Dumont, who needed a timekeeper he could check without taking his hands off the controls of his early aircraft. Since then, there have been many references and variations, but the latest update came in 2018, including multiple sizes in stainless steel, two-tone and gold rose and yellow, and skeleton dials. Further references such as a chronograph, new dial colors like blue and green, and a DLC or PVD bezels have been added. The new Santos isn't just a watch, but rather a collection that reflects the heritage and innovation of the brand. It's offered in medium and large sizes, followed by an extra large for two chronograph references. Looking at the Santos, you'll notice right off the bat that this isn't the same watch you've seen before. The case still has the general square shape, but it's a lot curvier this time around. While square watches make traditional size comparisons challenging, the medium case is 35.1mm x 41.9mm, and the large is 39.8mm x 47.5mm. The watch case is slim at 883mm, integrating nicely with the bracelet. The biggest change to the case, however, is the bezel. The bezel itself used to be an undeniable square, but now extends a bit, sloping down between the lugs. The idea here is that it makes the bracelet or strap feels more integrated, and it's a raging success. My only complaint is that the bezel is brightly polished, which makes it a scratch and dust magnet as well as a problem for me. The crown guards have also been redesigned. The new collection has shorter crown guards with a more pronounced wave that blends perfectly into the case, giving the watch a more elegant feeling. The dial, on the other hand, is pure classicism. At first glance, the dial looks very similar to previous Santos models, and that is not a bad thing. The silvered finish with black Roman numerals and a railroad minutes track provides an Art Deco vibe. The medium model does not have a date, yes, while the large model has a small window at 6 o'clock in place of the numeral. Moving inwards, you find the minute track on the inside of the hour indices. Interestingly, the minute hand extends beyond the minute track, so setting the watch accurately can be slightly tricky. This might not be practical, but it balances the dial well and looks good in the process. To me, it completely changes the look of the watch for the better. Now, let's talk about the movement. The watch is durable and reliable, powered by a Cartier caliber 1847 MC, an automatic movement with a 42-hour power reserve, a solid 4 Hz frequency, and an accuracy of -3/7 seconds per day. There is nothing wrong with this movement, but there is also nothing special about it. I understand there is more to a watch than the movement, but as Cartier moves the price upwards along with the rest of the industry, there is a bit more to be desired. It also has water resistance of 100 meters, a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and a shock-resistant case. The watch also has a long battery life for the quartz models or a long power reserve for the automatic models. One of my favorite parts of this watch is the bracelet. It's a lot of look, but in the best way possible. The Santos has a solid stainless steel bracelet with matching steel screws. Where things get interesting for the latest iteration is the technology Cartier has incorporated into the bracelet. Cartier developed the SmartLink and QuickSwitch systems, making the bracelet one of the most user-friendly on the market. Adding one more nice touch to things, Cartier lets you pick your strap color when you buy the Santos. Most models come natively on the bracelet, and then you choose a strap from a variety of leathers to go with your new watch instead of having to take a pre-selected option. My only gripe with the new strap system is that it means you can't use normal straps on the Santos at all. Luckily, Cartier makes very nice straps in a variety of colors and styles. Otherwise, this could be a real issue. No watch is perfect, and the Cartier Santos is no different. In my opinion, improvements could be made in two main areas, the movement and the bezel. Yet, there's something charming about its intentionally bold look, representing the spirit of adventure, freedom, a strong identity and personality, expressing the individuality and taste of the wearer. Some watches are truly iconic, and the Cartier Santos is one of them. I would give the watch a 10 out of 10 rating. Its specs allow it to compete with sports watches, and it is technically defined as such. The Santos is extremely versatile, whether you wear it on a bracelet, leather, or rubber strap. I could definitely see myself wearing this watch regularly. The biggest question is whether you should consider this over other sports watches from Rolex and Omega. Yes. Is it worth considering over comparisons such as the Rolex Datejust or Omega Aqua Terra? I certainly believe so. You need to decide whether the aesthetic is for you, but the Santos can certainly hold its own against these two heavyweights. I hope you find this video helpful. If you did, give it a like and also let me know of other review videos you would like me to do in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notification on.